In today's Money Watch, we're tackling the tough choices facing many Americans who are struggling to put food on their table. So grocery prices are up nearly 32% since 2020. That includes double-digit gains for many staples. In the past year, coffee is up nearly 13%, fresh tomatoes more than 19%, and beef up about 12%. Ash-har Quraishi shows us how this is impacting families.
When I first started going there the first time, I was ashamed. I was scared.
For 60-year-old Susan Webb, who helps support her husband, children, and grandchildren, 6 of whom live with her, this trip to her neighborhood food bank in Rockford, Illinois, is essential.
It takes a lot to be able to tell someone, hey, I can't afford food. You feel like a failure. I'm not talking about the kind of hunger where you've skipped a couple of meals. I'm talking about the kind of hunger where you haven't had food for a week and you're wondering what you're going to do.
Webb works 2 jobs, selling tickets at an entertainment venue and as the exit attendant at a nearby water park. She still relies on the food bank. Over the past 5 years, grocery prices have jumped 32%, making food affordability a top concern for many Americans. 1 in 10 adults reported relying on buy now, pay later loans to cover their groceries. And like many households across America, Webb has more mouths to feed than ever before.
My extended family has moved back in with us because they weren't able to afford their stuff. My daughter's rents went up. She couldn't afford it. She moved in here with us.
What would happen to your monthly budget if you didn't have access to this food bank?
We just wouldn't eat. We don't have the ability to just go to the grocery store and spend $200–300, which is what it's costing nowadays. That's my whole paycheck. And I still have to pay utilities, which have almost doubled. And, you know, when you're trying to decide, do I want to buy my husband's insulin or should I just buy food, the insulin's going to win.
She's not alone in her struggle to feed her family.
We are now serving over 570,000 people every month. So we are higher than the peak of COVID.
At Northern Illinois Food Bank, CEO Julie Yurko says demand has never been higher. Millions of Americans lost SNAP benefits due to new requirements and funding cuts, also putting an additional strain on food banks.
What happened to your lines when SNAP benefits were cut?
We saw a huge uptick, double-digit increase. We depend on the government to step into the gap just the way we are. We can't make up that difference.
It's also not a one-time visit. The food bank says nearly 30% of their neighbors are now coming 11 times a year or more, essentially monthly grocery runs.
What it tells me, though, is that families are living with chronic food insecurity and chronic financial insecurity.
Where would you be without this place?
Probably back on the street.
To locate a food bank near you, check out websites including Feeding America and Food Finder, or call 211 to connect to local food assistance programs. Apps like Too Good To Go and Flash Food connect users with restaurants and grocery stores that sell food at a discount. Imperfect Foods lets users buy perfectly good but slightly misshapen fruits and vegetables so they're not thrown out. For CBS Mornings, I'm Ash-har Quraishi.
Yeah, the number that really stuck out to me in this, that food prices are up 32% since 2020. Overall, prices are up 29%. So something that you're getting every day, often or every week, is up more than the general prices. But I think this is just so important because so many people are thinking, well, the economy's good, right? Yeah. These people are dealing with this over 5 years. No one thinks about just right now. They think about what it used to be.
When compounded by the cost of living, in that example, you have relatives moving in because they can't afford.
Can't afford rents. Rents are going up.
Exactly.
Housing prices are going up.
That's right.